On this edition of Let's Explore This, we are going to be exploring a subdivision of Tarboro. So, folks, how can a seemingly conventional subdivision lead one to a manuscript collection held in the deep, dark annals of the East Carolina University? Well, grab some coffee and sit back. This might be a short episode, but what I have uncovered is bound to blow your mind. Firstly, the October 19th, 1969 edition of the Rocky Mount Telegram printed this article. It talks about Edgecombe County deed transfers. Down in the article, we find a land transfer from Belvedere Incorporated to Marie Moore Bullock in Tarboro, Lot 21, First Section, Belvedere. So, it appears the name Belvedere may actually be something of a private entity. After all, it is listed as Belvedere Incorporated. Searching the deed books for a Belvedere, we uncover this map from 1955. After looking in the map book, we find something a bit interesting. This might be a bit hard to read, but I believe it says, the property of a Franklin D. Wilson. The area was once known as the Kia Farm. Okay, so I am a bit confused on whether or not Belvedere is actually located in what used to be at least a part of the Kia Farm. I found a better illustration of the Winslow Farm. Clearly, it says it lies near Lawrence. Now, Lawrence, that is a small community situated north of Tarboro. It is in the same county, but it is a number of miles away from this area. I am not sure, but this drawing sits beside this map. There is likely a connection, though. I am not certain if this former farm has been developed into this subdivision. Regardless, a search for the Kia Farm led me to this manuscript collection. Interestingly, it talks about a blueprint drawing of property owned by Franklin Winslow, also known as the Kia Farm, near Lawrence. That is likely to be what this deed shows, in reference to Belvedere. Furthermore, in this manuscript, there is a blueprint drawing of a subdivision owned by Franklin. Now, a portion, but not all, of that manuscript collection has been digitized. Most of the oversized items, however, have yet to be that lucky. So, I do not know what those drawings via the manuscript show. If it was not for the pandemic, I would likely be able to simply walk into the library and ask to see them. These days, that might not be impossible, but is likely difficult, and I just do not have that kind of time. But, as you can see, there are photos in the collection. There is not much information on what they are referencing, however, other than being farms, travel, agriculture buildings, and whatnot. Where this or that building was located is simply not going to be easy to come by with these photos alone. Therefore, I am not going to go out of my way to go in depth with them here. Simply stated, from this collection alone, there is no way to know if any were of the Belvedere area. But back to this deed. Here we can tell that this drawing does reference this area of Belvedere. We know that because if you look here, this road here, it is Beechwood Drive. Now, this road here, well, it is Beechwood Drive. Here is a better illustration from 1961. It is just a clearer illustration of the first section of the Belvedere subdivision. Zooming in on that map, we see that it does signify this area. where Foxhole Drive is located, as Section 1. Now, folks, take a look at this map. The area around Foxhole Drive here on this map from 1966 shows the area as Section 2. Why might that be? Not sure, but what was shown as Section 1 from 1961 is almost certainly the original. With all that said, let's explore these sections. Let's start at this intersection here, at the start of Beechwood Drive. This appears to be what has been listed as Section 1, but does not appear to be the original. Here, I have a treat for you. I am going to take you inside one of the houses here. Now, I am not going to show you exactly what house it will be. What I will be showing you, however, are interior shots of a house that was recently put up for sale. So, here we have a photo taken from inside the screen house. It appears screened at least on 2, probably 3 sides, with the bottom half of the border being a display of lattice. Here we have the kitchen. It appears to have most, if not even all, the amenities a kitchen could ever ask for. A table and chairs right in the center. What appears to be a hutch with a microwave on the left and a wide array of cabinets. Here is the living room, and this one holds lots of comfort, showing a couch on one side and 2 resting chairs on the other. A TV does appear on the left of the fireplace. But wait, the way the couches and chairs are positioned, that television is not an easy watch. And the fireplace, it appears, built into the wall. It is a room with a view, yes, but those couches and chairs do take up quite a bit of space. Okay, so what is this? Another living room. This one appears to hold a brown color amongst what appear to be painted walls. More couches and chairs here, and yet from another angle. And, wow, look at that wide doorway. This room appears to almost be a gathering space. Now we move on to a bedroom with a view and another view. Here we have another bedroom, with this one being almost certainly for children. The bunk beds and color most certainly denote that. And here we have another photo with the incredibly full bookcase fully exposed. And this, it is another bedroom. It could be a master, but what that first bedroom showed appeared to be more of a master. And here we move into the bathroom. It has got a white and gray hue according to the wall layout. Well, this house appears to have 2 bathrooms. This one holds a white and brownish hue, though the brown does appear to stand out a bit. Oh, and there are at least 2 sheds in the back, if you are wondering. Now, there may or may not be more houses for sale here, but we need to move on to the other sections of this subdivision. Okay, so as we move down past Windsor Place, we move into where the road makes a curve. This stretch appears to be listed as the original. At least this curve is what appears to show on the earliest maps of Belvedere, along with the drawings of the Kia farm. Okay, so we have one more section, section 3, to cover. This one, it appears to be that which exists along Brandon Avenue. there is also Foxhole Drive and Windsor Place, but those are just short stretches. Belvedere is dominated by Brandon Avenue and Beechwood Drive. Brandon Avenue, it was likely extended past Beechwood Drive to make room for Section 3 of the subdivision. Now, folks, the time has come to move on.